Hi, I'm June Khan and I'm here to introduce you to the Studio Tower. The Studio Tower is unlike any other exercise or personal training equipment, and unlike any other workout you'll get at a club or studio. This unique and effective workout combines the fluid movement of Pilates and dance to improve your core strength, balance, and flexibility. As you move through the progressions, your posture will improve, you'll become more flexible, move more gracefully, and you'll have a healthy spine. What's more, you'll gain more mental clarity and improve your energy levels. In fact, you'll begin to notice that you'll have more endurance to get through the day, find out that you can concentrate and focus better, as well as sleep more soundly. Your movement quality improves, allowing you to improve your exercise and sports performance. The best result is that you'll perform better at everything you do in life. Pilates is a corrective form of exercise that integrates all of the muscles of the body to train you how to move the way you were intended to move. Studio Tower training incorporates a series of Pilates exercise progressions, much like those performed on a Pilates tower. What's more, the springs give you both the assistance and resistance when you need it, so you can perform these exercises with more efficiency and accuracy. This means the Studio Tower keeps you in proper form, so you're perfectly balanced to train your body the right way. The Studio Tower is a freestanding, adjustable, portable, storable, two-sided Pilates ballet tower. It incorporates a Pilates tower design with spring-loaded resistance plus the adjustable ballet bar to add dance-based exercises that improve your strength and flexibility. The Studio Tower is ideal for all fitness levels, from professional athletes to senior citizens. You'll be amazed how quickly your body will adapt as you move fluidly from position to position. Joining me today is Sarah Simpson, a certified Pilates trainer. Together, we'll take you on an incredible journey of Studio Tower exercises in a variety of positions that will surely enhance your core strength, flexibility, and balance. So, are you ready? Let's begin. Hi, we're ready to begin our roll down bar series and our legs and arms and straps exercises. If you notice, the Studio Tower is equipped with the roll down bar with the arm straps attached to the top and the leg straps attached just underneath the bar. We have the bar set at 3 holes showing, but then again, you adjust that to whatever level you feel is going to be best to suit your needs. So Sarah, let's get ready to begin. Sarah's going to take a seat and face the bar, placing her feet against the bottom bar. We also have the push-through bar attached as well. We're going to begin with the roll down, and she's going to take the bar in her hands, and if you notice, Sarah's going to begin very neutral so that her pelvis is right in a neutral posture so that her rib cage is right above her hips. Her shoulders are sliding down and her head's in a nice natural extension of her spine. We're going to begin by taking a breath in, and as she exhales, she's going to start to roll down. And as she rolls down, you notice that she goes into spinal flexion but also is lengthening through her legs at the same time. And she's going to let herself roll all the way down until she's completely in neutral, pausing for a moment, taking a deep breath in, exhaling, drawing that navel in towards her spine, engaging her pelvic floor as she rolls all the way back up to start right back to that neutral posture. And as you can see, the roll down bar and those springs are assisting her in coming up. Now we're going to take her into some spinal extension. So Sarah, we're going to change your orientation to the machine. We're going to have you turn around, and we're going to go into our bridge series. With the bridge series, Sarah's going to roll down. I'm going to hand her the bar. The bar is going to go over her feet. Beautiful job there. All right, now we need to get into position, and in order to do that, she's going to place her hands against the Studio Tower bars, and here's the key. You need to create a pushing away sensation rather than pulling on the bars. So nice and strong in the upper body, keeping the legs about hip width apart. Looks like you're in a trapeze, huh? She's going to inhale and lower those legs away from her. Hold that position. Notice her feet are flat on the mat so that their toes are not coming up. Both toes and heels are down. Good. She's going to take a breath. As she exhales, she's going to start to draw in using those transverse abdominis, and she's going to bridge up, holding that position, and look at how beautiful that line is where the rib cage is right on top of the hips. She's going to bring herself right back down. And Sarah, let's put your arms by your side here for this next one. She's going to have her put her arms down, slide her shoulders away from her ears, take another breath in, exhaling as she draws up, and look, she's creating a ramp-like position with her body. Nice extension in her hip flexors. She's going to then let herself come back down to the mat as she inhales. And now the next one, we're going to articulate up. So now incorporating that spinal flexion back in, she's going to roll herself up. Look at the difference there. Feel how those transverse abdominis muscles work. And then she's going to roll herself back down again. So now we're articulating through the spine. If you notice, she's each time allowing herself to go back into neutral spine. Beautiful. Exhale, roll. And we're doing this all in a preparation to do our next exercise, which we call the airplane. All right, so we're going to do the airplane prep first. This is where you get to defy gravity and feel like you're in the circus, huh? Arms up here, again, pushing away from the bar to get that nice, strong feeling. However, in this exercise, the arms stay here. She's going to take a breath in. Exhale as she draws those legs up. Now, raising up to her shoulders, she stays in spinal flexion. She takes a breath in. Exhale, rolls down one vertebrae at a time, inhaling to allow the legs to extend. How are we doing, Sarah? Good. She's going to do that again. Breathe in. Exhale, draw those legs up, and then use the abdominal muscles to pull her up, and then roll herself back down, aiming each segment of her spine into the mat. And then lengthening through the legs, inhaling on the way back. We're now going to move into our arms series, so we have to make a few adjustments on the bar. So together, Sarah and I are going to remove the bar from the springs from the top of the tower so that we then can remove the bar and then add the foot straps on. So you notice we're putting the arm straps exactly where we have the leg straps, and then we'll each put on the strap so that we can move right into the series and have the leg straps ready to go for the next that we're doing. So you ready, Sarah? Sarah's going to lay down. Hold on to those straps for you. You're going to lay down. She's going to place her head at the top of the tower. Great. And then I'm going to hand you the strap on this side. And then if you could grab the arm strap on that side, perfect positioning. Good. So if you notice, her head's at the top of the mat. Her arms are at a position where her elbows are on the mat and her elbows are in flexion or bent at the elbow joint. She's going to lift her legs up one at a time and place her knees into what we call tabletop position. So that means her shins are going to be parallel to the ceiling and her calves are going to be parallel to the floor. If you feel a little bit of too much pressure on your lower back, by all means, just draw the knees into your chest. Otherwise, we'll begin here. So the abs and the back can co-contract and work together here. So Sarah, we're going to begin with our 100 prep. She's going to begin by taking a breath in, and as she exhales, she's going to draw the head, neck, and shoulders up as she extends the elbows. Then she's going to inhale and extend those legs, drawing the belly back. Exhaling as she bends her knees, inhaling to let everything return back to start. But we're going to move right into the legs and straps series. And since we're already set up, all we have to do is grab one side. And then Sarah, if you want to grab that other little chubby strap, we'll put your feet into the straps over here. Great. All right. And we notice we're putting the long strap over the arch of her foot more towards the heel. I'm going to stand here, and again, we're now going to take those arms and place them against the bar, and notice how she pushed herself out to get that distance. These exercises are taken specifically from the Pilates Tower routine. She's going to keep her legs in a parallel position here. We're going to begin with leg lowers. So Sarah, keeping your ankle joint flexed, you're going to inhale as you lower those legs, and then point your toes and exhale as you come up. She's going to continue to do that. And as she does that, I want her to think about the balls of her feet being paintbrushes, that she's painting the ceiling down the wall and then changing so that the tops of her feet can actually do the painting as well. It's beautiful, Sarah. One more will be 4. We're going to do a total of 8 repetitions here, so she's got 4 more to go. Notice how nothing's changing here. Tailbone's intact. This is 1. Exhaling, draw up, and 2, inhaling down. What we're going to do is show you how we can utilize the bar here to allow us to correct the line of pull. So Sarah, if you can bring the strap off on there, we're going to attach the strap to the center of the bar, which is going to give us the correct line of pull. And then once Sarah's got that in, look how simple that was. She just inserted it right through. And now we put this leg strap right on here, and then Sarah gets to lay down on the mat facing forward, but instead of having to position herself and balance with her body against the back edge of the mat, she can now have the line of pull come from a really nice position. So we're going to have her sit side lying. Key thing here is number 1, straight line. Arm is out here, head's a natural extension of her spine. Here's the key thing. If you can see my fingers right underneath Sarah's rib cage, this is the most important part of side lying. With side lying, you want to maintain core strength here rather than, Sarah, do it wrong for me and push your rib cage down. This makes it so easy to lift that leg up and down, doesn't it? And pulls you completely out of alignment. By pulling the rib cage up, it's a little bit harder, right? But really focuses on both of those oblique muscles, or the really contracting around the whole body to keep you in that correct alignment. The exercises we're about to perform were traditionally done on the ladder barrel. By incorporating the spine corrector, we can execute the same exercises and get great results. So Sarah, let's begin. Let's have you lay face down on the barrel, and we're going to go into our Swan series. You're going to lay prone and bring your hip bones forward on the barrel, extending the legs long and placing your hands on the bar, bending the elbows, and then allowing your whole torso to round over the barrel, keeping the elbows close to your forehead. Pull the abdominals in to draw the abdominals in and up. Extend long through the legs. Then take a breath in and extend through your spine, pushing the arms out long, thinking and feeling as if you're pushing away from the bar. Then as you exhale, you're going to roll yourself back down just as you did before you began, and allowing your head to fully extend or flex down so that you're completely relaxed. Take another breath in and allow yourself to lift up, extending from the center of your spine, pushing away from the bar. And notice how she extends from the thoracic area of her spine, staying out of the lumbar. Even though that lumbar is contracted, she's staying nice and stable here and not just jamming into one part of her rectus spinae. So Sarah's now going to lay down on the mat, and we're going to begin with our teaser. This is a fabulous exercise. I'm sure if you've done a mat class, teasers are really excellent exercises to improve your core strength. This gives us a little bit of assistance. So I'm going to bring the bar down to Sarah. And here's what's going to happen. She's going to take a breath in. As she exhales, she's going to do a roll up to a point where she's going to push the bar up with her. So you're going to take a breath in, exhaling, lifting up. But while she's here, the shoulders draw down, the rib cage pulls in. Everything is occurring from the abdominals. And then she's going to roll herself back down. Nice long arms. But then we're going to add. We're going to have her bend the elbows and push the bar back over her head. As she does, I'm looking for these muscles to pull down her body so she gets that opposition that we're trying to create. That opposition in Pilates is what generates all the length through your entire system. So now securing the shoulders, taking a breath in, exhaling, nodding the chin to the chest, rolling herself up, keeping the rib cage down. Look how beautiful that looks. Taking another breath in, exhaling, and rolling herself back down. Notice that she's pushing the bar up, so that's pretty easy to push up. But it's the balance challenge that occurs when she rolls herself up, and combining that with all the other muscles in the body that have to work together. We are using the arm straps here. So we're going to have Sarah turn around and face the back way. Have her back facing the tower. And here's what's really interesting about this series. You'll notice that it's very similar to some of the work we do in fitness, but we're going to put your body in a position that's going to literally defy gravity again. So what Sarah, I'm going to ask you to do is put all of your weight into your heels and then lean forward so that you feel your core muscles have to take over immediately to stabilize your body. The first exercise we're going to begin with is what we call, it's traditionally called offering. I tend to call it serve the brownies. So you're going to draw the elbows in close to the body with the palms facing up, and as she exhales, she's going to lean forward, keeping the weight in her heels and reaching the arms directly out in front of her. Keeping her body in this leaning position, she's going to pull the arms back. That's the challenge, because you want to bring your weight back to where you were. She exhales to bring her arms forward, inhales to bring them back. Let's do about 4 more of those. Exhale forward, inhale back. So now we're moving forward, and we're going to start to incorporate the actual ballet bar. So I'm going to have Sarah have a seat on the mat. We're going to go into our bridge work. And by placing your feet up onto the ballet bar, we really can create some really significant overload and really challenge those torso stabilizers again. Sarah, I'm going to have you scoot up a little bit so that your knees are directly over your hips. Notice that her feet are on the bar. Now you either can put your arches on the bar, or you can put your heels, whichever you feel more comfortable. But what is important is that you keep your knees directly in line with your hips, and that your knee joint also is in line with your middle toe. That's to keep the alignment. And when you're lifting up, you want to make sure that the space between the knees remains the same as well. And if you have difficulty in doing so, you may want to place a little ball between your knees so you have something to grip onto, because that inner thigh connection makes all the difference in this exercise. So you ready, Sarah? You're going to slide those shoulders away from your ears. As you exhale, you're going to lift up. Hold holding that position. And if you feel the bar is too high, you can always lower it. You can raise it, whichever you feel is going to work best for you. Beautiful. Nice job, Sarah. We're going to do 6 of these. This is 2. Exhaling up. And this first 2 that she's doing, we're having her do in what we call neutral alignment,